I know I haven't uploaded in a while, partially because I'm in a new place. That's college, man, eh? Haven't really been that excited to film anything because, whole other different reasons, but that's not the point. Kind of going to talk about my struggles, I guess, over the past few months. Thanks. And I wanted to make this because, to show that not everyone's perfect. I was cutting in the summertime. I was so determined, man. I was so determined. I went down from 200, like peak bulk, man, all the way down to 178 or something like that. So I lost a lot of weight, and I was probably like best physique in my life. I wasn't like shredded, but I was lean. Like, I'll put up a picture. I was super proud of myself. And then one of my next videos was like a cheat day, and that was one I had planned for because I was coming off of my cut. I've been cutting for like 9-10 weeks, and I thought I deserved that, and I did. I didn't cheat, I didn't crack. I ate like the same thing every day. I didn't eat over at all. I was super controlled with it. And so when I had that cheat day, it just kind of went like all downhill from there, man. See, the thing with me is I can lose weight for like months at a time. I can stick to that diet for months at a time and not like have any sort of cheat whatsoever. But then like right when I have that cheat, just like the floodgates open and I can't stop myself. It was like that for me after this cut and the cut I did before. My first ever cut, I made plenty of mistakes in that. Like, I was eating like 100 grams of fiber a day, which is like not good, don't do that. But for me, I was like, fiber, that's good, that's like protein. Jack that Johnson up. And yeah, I just like could not get satiated to save my life. Now comes to the most previous cut. I remember telling my friends, I was like, man, I'm really scared to cut because I don't want what happened last time to happen again. My diet's fixed. I know what I'm doing, I think, so I should be good. And I was, again, until I had that cheat day. After that, it got pretty rough. Food is like a drug. It's like any other pharmaceutical drug. Like, it plays such a massive part in our lives that we don't realize. Like, I've gone out so many times with friends to eat, and where I had the self-control to say, no, I can't eat anything, and just like sit there and like watch people eat. You know you're working towards your long-term goal when you don't do that, but in the moment, like, it feels like pretty crappy because you want to enjoy that time. You want to enjoy eating out with friends and stuff, and not doing that, just like that feeling sucked. At one point I was like, screw it, bro, like I've been dieting for 10 weeks straight, I deserve a break. I would literally look forward to going to the grocery store just to buy like stuff I'd never eaten before or like haven't eaten in forever, like just like whole bunch of shit. And I overestimated my appetite. So I would eat all this food but still have some left over. And in my mind, again, like, I don't believe in leftovers. I don't believe in wasting food. So I was like, oh man, I got all this food left over. I can't let it go to waste, so I'll just eat it. But I didn't have the self-control anymore to, fit it into like my diet, fit it into my calories or whatever. I didn't have that control anymore. So I would just have like a cheat day to finish off that previous food. But then I would go out and buy more and then have leftovers of that. So it was just like a continuous cycle where I would constantly justify having cheat days just to get rid of the food, because when I'm here at college, no one's gonna eat it, so I just gotta get rid of it, bro. I felt so guilty doing it. Like I knew it was a problem. Like I was texting my friends and telling them like, yo, I need to stop, but I can't, because like food's a drug. Like I just love eating. Like every night I would be full, and I would be so full that I couldn't sleep, like because it would weigh down my stomach. I would have acid reflux and stuff, so I literally couldn't sleep, and that was bad. I was like, oh my, I hate this feeling. I can't do that anymore. But then the next morning I'd be like, just disregard that and think about what I was gonna eat, which is kind of retarded. And how I tried to combat this was pretty dumb. I would have like 4 to 6,000 calories in one day, and I would justify it by saying, oh no dude, tomorrow or like 2 days after, I'm just gonna eat 1,000 calories per day of just like pure protein. And that's not really optimal for my goals. Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, this can't be good. But like just that food, bro, like pulled me in. And I did that for some time, which I feel like was relatively okay. But after like a few days or like weeks, I just like completely stopped doing that, and I would have 6,000 calorie days of eating. I ate like the jankest shit, bro. Like I sort of like I'd never DoorDash something in my life because I know it's a ripoff, but I DoorDash like $35 worth of KFC to my place, and I ate all of it, and I felt like horrible. It's just that feeling, man. And I was like so down on myself because I knew like I had to change, but I wasn't. At one point when I weighed myself one day, I weighed 210 pounds. That was the heaviest I've ever weighed in my life, which was terrible. So I gained back like 30 pounds in a matter of like a month. For me, I hold myself and my body up to like a certain standard. Like some people be like, oh, bro, 210 pounds? Like, bro, you look fine. Like, I wish I had that body, and like, I'm sure some people do. I'm not saying I have like a flawless body. And so I've gotten better, obviously. Being up at college has actually helped. And the reason, again, why I wanted to make this was to show that everyone struggles. Everyone goes through something, but we only see, you know, the top 1% highlights. We compare our lows to people's highs, which just like isn't fair for ourselves at all. When I was cutting, James English, like freaking genetic monster, was cutting too for a show, and like I remember comparing my physique or like my progress to his, which was, I knew it was unfair for myself at the time. He's on prep for a show, he's like blasting gear, he's taking it way more serious than me, so I know he's gonna see better results. I used it to fuel me, be like, why can't I look like this? Because I knew I could. We can all look like someone we look up to, but we got to give ourselves a break, you know. Like, compare your highs to other people's highs. Just be kinder to yourself, bro. I was so harsh on myself, and that's just who I am. You gotta cut yourself some slack every once in a while, because like if you get somewhere that you grinded for, you strive for, you deserve to celebrate a little bit. And I want to make this like more apparent because, you know, me especially, I don't show my weaknesses that much. I don't show like my lows. I make sure I always present myself in a way that shows in a positive mindset. So it's pretty tough for me to like expose myself and show my downfalls and my weaknesses, but I think it's like a service we should all do. But so yeah, wanted to talk about that. And now we'll get into my cheat day. I'm just kidding. Full day of eating, baby. Okay, so now for lunch, this is probably like my biggest meal of the day. Right here we got some Brussels sprouts, zucchini, and slice of turkey bacon. Chop that Johnson up. I gotta cook some hash browns and then some chicken alongside that. And I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so here we are, all finished up finally. Here's my entire plate of hash browns with some ketchup. This is a lot. Then here's the chicken with some pico on it. And I like to top the chicken with this avocado hot sauce and this avocado cilantro taco sauce. It's insane, bro. So just lather this bad boy up. Then we got the Diet Mountain Dew on check. Either it's chemicals or calories. I choose chemicals. And gonna enjoy this bad boy.
Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real bag, nigga. Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real bag, nigga.
I wanna pass the tag, yeah. She wanna run the bag, yeah. For I'm ready to dance. I just said she love us.
Well done. Oh, I think I actually ate all that in like 10 minutes. I forgot to mention, breakfast stays the same for me no matter what. I went over that in like my first video or something. Like what I ate and I cut. Breakfast is basically the same. So if you haven't seen that and you want to see it, just go watch that one. I didn't want to film that and be like redundant. Being in college sucks, dude. The only time I enjoy something is like when I'm eating or like at the gym. Pretty sad, I know, right? Time to go off to class. If anyone can guess what class I'm going to, I'll give you $1. And I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Alright, so just got back from hooping with some kids. I didn't go as planned. I absolutely sucked. They were just like, real man, shut screen. I was like, word. I'm so out of shape too. I'm like, freaking sweat monster. Yeah, now we're gonna cook up some of this bad stuff. Don't know what I'm gonna cook up yet, but I'll show you guys what I'm down to create.
I lived like my roommate for 24 hours.
Fuck no, dude.
Why not, bro?
Cause you sit on your ass all day.
That's my job, bro.
It's mine too. All right, so for first part of meal number one, some lovely veggies with like half of a Beyond Beef burger patty thing with avocado sauce. Mmm. And then some tilapia over some green beans. Scarf this bad boy down.
Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real swag, niggas. Real bag, nigga.
This is the second part of dinner. Chocolate chip pancake with some peanut butter on it. And then I'll probably make some protein ice cream again because I have more calories. So I'll just wrap up the video here. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thanks for giving me the time of your day. And I will see you in the next one.